Hey, happy Mask Monday. Hi, everybody. I'm Connie. Welcome to my channel, Connie from up north. I'm glad you're here. Happy Mask Monday. I am doing Mask Monday today with my good friend T from Tea Time Adventures. And we are using the questions that Andi Does Stuff did with her daughter on her Mask Monday, and also Mary Catherine Loves Cats, and Kim from Kim's A Little of a Lot. So they've used these questions, and T and I are going to use their questions, and then I just wanted to give them credit. So I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy to be back on Mask Monday. I had some things happen and kind of took the wind out of my sails. But then I fell into Lake Superior, and I spent over 2 hours struggling just to make it. And so I realized that some of the stuff that I was letting me get down was just the small stuff. So I'm just happy to be alive, and I'm happy to be here and happy to see you on Mask Monday. So without any further ado, let me go get my mask on, and I'll be right back. Used is Jen Renner introduced me to these, and she sent me these masks that you make yourself. So here they are right here. And T and I decided to use a rose mask, and so I'm using the Pearlescence Coconut Rose Hydrating Facial Oil in my mask, and that's what I used with a little bit of distilled water, and that helps it like really puff up, and oh, it smells so good. Oh, I love this stuff. I love these DIY masks. I just can't get enough of these. I think they're some of my favorites. So today, like I said, we are doing the questions that Andi Does Stuff did with her daughter. So the first question is, and you can answer these down below if you want to, would you rather have everyone you know to read your thoughts, or have them be able to see your internet history? It's a this or that. I think that I'd rather have them be able to see my internet history, but some of some of the things that go through my head, I don't like to really. I try to show a neutral face, a poker face, because I don't want them always to know what I'm thinking. But that's not always the easiest thing for me to hide. So yeah, would you rather have everyone you know to read your thoughts, or have them be able to see your internet history? Definitely my internet history, because I'm not too worried about that. Okay, next question. Would you rather swim in a pool of Nutella or maple syrup? That's pretty easy for me. I was just talking about getting a pool. That's just funny about the whole swimming thing. But I'd rather if I had my choice, I'd fill that pool with maple syrup. Okay, would you buy 10 things you don't need every time you go to the grocery store, or forget the one thing that you need? Well, that's a normal trip to the grocery store for me. I'll buy 10 things I don't need, and I'll forget the one thing that I need. I would rather buy 10 things that I don't need than forget what I do need. Okay, so number 4. Would you watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies, or nothing but horror movies? I'm telling you what, I think it would horrify me to have to watch Christmas movies from Hallmark Christmas movies. They're okay. They're okay during the holidays, but I'm a horror movie buff. I love horror movies. I'm like really into them. Okay, next one. Spend a week in the forest, or a night in a real haunted house? Well, I think I'd rather spend a week in the forest and go camping. That's definitely, I don't want anything to do with a haunted house. Okay, here we go. Always have a full phone battery or a full tank of gas. I'm going to have to go always have a full phone battery. I like my phone. I like my social media. I like all that, so I think I would be lost, but sometimes I can stay home for, well, here lately it's been, I've stayed home too much, so I'm getting out and about again, but I would definitely, I need a phone no matter what. So I can do without the traveling around. I need my phone. Would you rather sip gin with Ryan Reynolds or shoot tequila with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Olay. I'd say shoot tequila with The Rock. Definitely. Okay. Number 8. Would you rather hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again? Well, it's coming up deer season, and I need to stock up. So I would have to say hunt and butcher my own meat, because we don't send it out to be processed. We process our own. So that's, would I rather? I have a choice. I have been a vegetarian before, and I'm back on the deer. Okay. Would you rather live in a treehouse or in a cave? I'm afraid of heights, and I don't like caves. Unless I'm going to visit them, like with the stalagmites and all that. I would have to say I'd rather live in a treehouse, because I don't like some of the critters that you can find in a cave. So I'd much rather live in a treehouse for sure. Would you rather go on a cruise with your boss or never go on vacation again? I'd want to go on a cruise with anybody. So, hey boss, let's party. Let's go. Woohoo! So I don't even care where we go. Okay, here we go. Next one. Eat pizza every day for a year or not eat pizza for 5 years? I'd go with eat pizza every day for a year, even though it's the most fattening food in the world, and I'm on a diet now. Yeah, I couldn't imagine not eating pizza for like even 5 years. I like all kinds of pizzas. I make all kinds of specialty pizzas and that. Oh, as a matter of fact, I almost opted today. I wanted to go out to eat, and there's a little place called the Cozy Corners in Barbeau, Michigan up here, and they were serving lobster ragoon, like crab ragoons, but lobster ragoon pizza. I can't even hardly say it. My mouth's watering now just talking about it. Oh, I'm glad to be back on Mask Monday. Okay, would you rather be able to speak any language or be able to speak to animals? Oh, I don't really run into a whole lot of people up here that speak other languages, other than maybe a little bit of French every now and then, and or maybe a little Ojibwa. So, but I do run into a lot of animals, and I'd like to be like, hey brother, how's it going? Dogs. Already sort of, like when it comes to dogs, I'm always real careful when I meet new dogs, and they usually really like me. I'm always careful not to smile, because to a dog, that's baring your teeth. And so I just talk to them in a nice voice. I'm like real careful about my movements or whatever I do. But yeah, I sort of feel like I speak to them. I'm not like my daughter, Nikki, though. She's definitely the dog whisperer. So yeah. So I'm glad to be here. I'm just glad to be here after my experience. And me and my girlfriend Kim and my girlfriend Paula were all involved in this whole thing. And me and Kim spent over 2 hours out in very deep water, very far from shore, floating out as ocean freighters went by and pulled us out from the current. It was very frightening. And I was very glad when we got rescued. We were extremely cold because that water's very cold. So I'm just glad to be here for sure. And I feel blessed and I feel really happy. So make sure you go check out Andi Does Stuff. And Mary Catherine Loves Cats. And Kim's a Little of a Lot. Tell him Connie said Happy Mask Monday. And give T lots of love. Go over and definitely check out T. She's answering the same question. So I love that girl. She's the sweetest thing. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I think I've got some more adventures in store, and I'm looking forward to that. I feel like I'm going to step on new ground, and I'll make sure to tell you about that once I get going. I'm so glad that you joined T and I for our Mask Monday, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I want to remind you that tomorrow, Tuesday, August 9th, at 1 p.m., the Domestic Goddesses, our collaboration, will be releasing our videos. Some gals are cleaning out drawers, some are cleaning out closets. So I always learn lots of new tips and tricks whenever we do our videos. So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, have a great week. Mwah. Thanks, T. I used to dread Mondays. Now I look forward to them. Happy Mask Monday, everybody.